Hello Taurus, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. This is a general message for Taurus. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. Let's see what message here for Taurus, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Taurus, you could be got some legal issues here, okay? Some court paperwork needs to be filed, okay? That's the first card that's come up as to be an issue. Some of you could be coming together, reconciliation. Some of you are on some spiritual union or soul contract. It could even be with your children or with somebody from your past, okay? But somebody feels threatened, embarrassed, or about their appearance. This could be somebody that can just pop up unexpectedly, okay? So they're a bit embarrassed about how they're looking when they approach you, but it could even be yourself, okay? But right now, though, somebody's got some legal court paperwork, okay? Some of you, it's about coming together or some reconciliation. What you need to know, this is the spread about that you can get some clarity, okay? What you need to know is, some of you could be suffering silence, alright, with the 9 here. It does talk about the 9 of Swords, okay? For somebody here, though, it's letting you know that somebody is suffering with anxiety, okay? It means you're about to go to some great emotional anguish regarding some court paperwork that needs to be filed. Because the 9 of Swords is associated with dark nights. We all go through experiences. We lay awake in emotional agony, worried about the past, present, and future. We think about all which we regret. Usually, times like these here, Taurus, it can be a potential breakdown of a relationship that's associated with this, or some form of infidelity, pregnancy, difficulties, or plans for the future which we were so close to but which fell apart, okay? You are, Taurus, or will experience this emotional turmoil at the time which is present by the 9 of Swords here, okay? You're suffering silence though about going to court. Some of you need to produce some paperwork that needs to be filed, okay? If you're a female, you could be going through some form of health problems, okay? Perhaps you're going through something related to your hormones, because the anxiety of the 9 of Swords usually goes hand in hand with hormonal problems as well here, okay? For someone though, you could be also stressing about going to court. It's giving you sleepless nights, okay? You're imagining the worst situation or the worst it can turn out. And it's often not that bad. Sometimes your own thoughts are worse than the actual thing that's taking place, okay? You may have nothing to fear but fear itself here, okay? You should wait until the situation unfolds though, so that you can learn more, okay? Because you don't know. I can't listen to me good, sorry. Going to court is not something that I can just sweep under the rug and think that, oh no, you shouldn't be anxious about that. But the only person that should be really anxious is if you know you're in the wrong. If you're guilty, then you know, say that you're worried that you might go against you. But if you're innocent, you let go, let God, because at the end of the day, it's only God that can judge you. Okay, that's for somebody. Now, the position here, the second card here, is in the position of what you need to embrace, okay? Because you're suffering in silence, okay? You're worrying, you're stressing, you're having sleepless nights. What you need to embrace is fertility. This is the Empress. This is a mother figure here, okay? Could be grandmother for some of you. But right now, somebody here needs to embrace their motherhood. Like I said, some of you could be having hormone problems because you're pregnant, okay? Yeah, projected. In the next few days, few weeks, few months, some of you could be finding out that you're pregnant, okay? But somebody here could be a negotiator, could be bargaining or begging here, okay? Want to bargain regarding in the next few future days, weeks or months. You could be finding out you're pregnant here, Taurus. But you need to embrace, because this is in the position of embracement here, okay? Because when the Empress shows up like this, okay, it's usually talking about new beginnings, okay? Because it is a card of pregnancy, though. There's no getting away from the fact that the Empress can represent a literal conception here, Taurus. If you are a female, you could find yourself with a bun in the oven, okay? It also means for somebody here that if it's not you, it could mean someone close to you, such as a sister, daughter, or friend, is or will become pregnant in the next days, weeks, or months, okay? So, even though you're male, don't say you're pregnant, but somebody around you is pregnant. That's the energy, okay? If you are in a loving relationship, Taurus, and this doesn't apply to you, it could be that in the future you will have a baby, okay? But it does also talk about abundant outcome, okay? That even financially abundance for some of you, babies aside, okay? There's also the possibility that the conception, yeah, could be literal, right? Perhaps you must birth an idea, though, into reality for the men, or form of a project, okay, in the next days, weeks, or months. Maybe it's a project for the men that need to work on, or those who are not having kids, okay? The Empress is more concrete, though, okay, and visible. So, at this moment, the risks you take and the work you put in will pay off in the end, alright? Some of you could be working on your motherhood, okay? Becoming a new mother. That's for somebody. Now, Taurus, these sleepless nights, though, okay, that you're having in your relationship, okay? The legal paperwork that needs to be filed, could even be for child support for some of you, okay? But it seems, Taurus, that you have a history of unhappiness in your relationship. It seems like your lovers have always caused you sleepless nights and stress, okay? And it seems like this relationship is no different, okay? It seems like your relationship is plagued with paranoia and insecurities. It seems like you are worried about the future always, and you don't trust each other, or the whole relationship has turned or is turning toxic or unhealthy for somebody. Or it could be somebody that you got pregnant for, okay? Now this is what you need to release, okay? This is in the position of something you need to release here. And it's disruption. This is the Tower here, okay? All these sleepless nights you've been having and stressing regarding going to court, okay? Somebody here is experiencing a Tower moment, alright? Where you just probably feel like the rug's being pulled from underneath your feet here, okay? Your whole life here that you've been stressing about, being pregnant, not sleeping at night time, worrying about having to go to court, some of yous, okay? But the Tower is significant here, okay? The Tower has come into your life because some things that need to be changed here, okay? Something had to be destroyed, okay? What you previously held as accurate is now about to be challenged right now here, Taurus, okay? Everything will fall apart. But you need to strap on your seatbelt, because this is going to be a bumpy ride for somebody here. Because it does speak about disruption here, okay? For somebody here, it seems like this Tower that's coming to your life right now is coming to your life for a reason, okay? Sometimes it's even divine intervention for some people, alright? Now, this Tower, there's no getting around the fact, okay, that it's going to have a definite effect on your future, okay? Because something had to be let go of. Some of you could have been going through a divorce, okay? That's for some of you. But right now, though, whatever has taken place or could have already taken place for some of you, okay? It led you to a tower moment where you could be experiencing divorce, separation, okay? Some of you, it could be even devastating as to say that somebody could have even actually had a miscarriage, and my condolence for those who are going through that, okay? At the same time though, Taurus, okay, you have been experiencing a lot. Death, divorce, bankruptcy, okay? All these things have been all happening around you, okay? But it seems like your relationship suffered a major shock which affected the present, okay? Perhaps you discovered infidelity, financial trouble, or another major secret your partner or potential partner was keeping from you. It's also possible here, Taurus, that this person has previously been on yourself, have been separated before. But it's like somebody wants to pop up, okay? Unexpected, surprise visit. But this person or friends or frenemies, these are toxic, unhealthy people that you're hanging around you, okay? They've got toxic behavior. Some of you are currently experiencing the breakdown of your relationship or your lover or your potential lover, because this is the part you need to release, okay? The ending seems quite sudden, and it's somewhat shocking for you how it just could have just taken place. Everything just went up in smoke here for somebody here, okay? It seems you have come from nowhere, this kind of shock that took place here, okay? If your relationship is not in ruins, then you or your partner is currently going through the loss of a loved one, a job, a home, freedom, okay? Somebody's got trash, discarding, throwing out, okay? Somebody could have been thrown out of the home. Some of you are throwing things out of the home that you no longer need, okay? But for somebody, though, it does seem like a relationship or any potential for a relationship is sure to end soon. There isn't much you can do about this breakup. It's inevitable. Like I said, future days, weeks, months, okay? Your baby mama could be actually saying this to you. But it seems like you are worried your relationship with your lover or potential lover is going to crumble to the ground. You're already heartbroken, even devastated over the relationship. Even if it hasn't ended yet for somebody here. Because you're like a pressure cooker. Rage, ready to explode here. Okay? That is what I'm saying, Taurus. Okay? At the bottom, you do have crickets. Silence, non-action. Somebody could be not even speaking. Okay? Some of you are on your spiritual path awakening at the moment. But somebody could be bargaining, begging, wanting you to return. Okay? But somebody's like a pressure, ready to explode right now. Okay? Could be over a baby mama, a third party situation for some of you. Some of you, like I said, it's the ending of a relationship, okay? It seems like your friends and your family have already believed that your relationship has ended already for some of them, okay? And if you're not yet in a relationship, Taurus, then other people are oblivious, okay, to the potential relationship existence. But if certain people find out about your relationship, they might be devastated to find out who you was with or who you could have got pregnant for, or for some of you, you're suffering in silence, okay? Taurus, this is in the position of what's next, okay? And you do have fulfillment of your wishes here. This is the 9 of Cups, okay? Some of you could be partying really hard here with the 9 of Cups here showing up like this, okay? Or could have partied really hard in the past, okay? But it's also letting you know about your wishes. Something you need to be careful what you wish for, because you may end up getting it and then realizing it's not exactly what you wanted, okay? But somebody's wishes are going to be fulfilled. You're getting what you want. It's a law of attraction here. Wherever the head goes, the body will kind of follow, okay? But it seems like everything in your environment right now was at one point manifested you into the past. You're now living what you previously thought about, because you're thinking about this in the past. This is how I want to live. Okay. So your relationship with your loved one are potentially starting to take shape for some of you. Some of you, that's what you want. Okay. Let's see what other message is coming through for Taurus. Taurus, somebody definitely is on their spiritual path. You're awakening here. And like I said, somebody is bargaining, begging. Okay. There's definitely some gossip going on, some petty jealousy going on around you here as well, Taurus. Okay. Some of you need to meditate, cleanse your space, remove any negativity right now. But silence seems to be, you're not taking no action when he's talking, or you're not doing no action at all about cleansing your space or doing anything about the gossip or the jealousy that's around you. Okay? But somebody needs to check themselves before they wreck themselves. Okay? Especially with this tower that you need to release and let go, which is causing you sleepless nights. Okay? This could be because somebody's pregnant, or you could find out somebody in the family is pregnant, which is going to cause a tower moment. Okay, some of you, if you're married or divorced, some of you could be going through divorce after finding out your partner could have got somebody pregnant. Okay, some of you are wishing to go through a spiritual experience now. Okay, that's for somebody. Let's see what other message here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Tell me about this 9 of Swords there. Wow, Tower again. 3 of Cups, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody could have put you in a third party situation here, fire sign, male or female. Okay, that could have put you in a third party situation, and this is going to create a tower moment. Okay, there could be accidents, damage, catastrophe, destruction. Some of you, it's illness. Something could be making you ill. It's a volatile situation, this third party that's going on. Okay, it could be a relationship you was in, then you found out that somebody here was unfaithful. Okay, so let's say this is what you're having stressful nights about. Okay, somebody could be have got pregnant, might not be for you. Oh, King of Wands again. For somebody here, this could have been a marriage. Okay, somebody here could have started a new beginning, but somebody here could have been juggling, going back and forth. Should they or shouldn't they? Somebody's trying to keep up with the changes here with a fire sign. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you, it could be a queen. Some of you could have started a new relationship with this person. Okay, but somebody's been juggling. This could be yourself here, Taurus, that's been juggling, putting somebody in a third party situation, or the person you're dealing with. But this is in the position right now of what's taking place. Okay, for some of you right now though, sorry about this, it seems like what you're needing to embrace, motherhood, somebody being pregnant, something that you need to let you know, say that it could be a new business. Okay, finances could be coming in. For some of you though, it's letting you know that this third party situation, somebody could have been still holding on to that, not letting go. Okay, some of you have been overindulging in some form of gossip that's been going on regarding somebody that could be pregnant right now. Okay, could be an Aries. I'm seeing Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Okay, now what you need to release, like I said, your pressure cooker here, your rage, your anger, that's what needs to be released, because it's going to cause a tower moment for you here. Wow. Yeah, you're going to need to have the strength and the courage here. Okay, the confidence needs to rise, because somebody's lacking self-control or lacking courage. Some of you could be very determined. Okay, but something is coming to an end. Somebody might be wanting to rebuild trust. Okay, but there's a caution regarding your health here. Okay, Because some of you, you're not wanting to let go of a situation, but it's going to cause a tower moment. It's unavoidable. Okay, if it's not you, then the person that's still trying to hold on, it's going to cause a tower moment. And then again, seeing fire sign, strong Leo, is going to end up in a tower moment. They're under pressure. The rage is going to explode. Could be in a Leo that took you to court, or you're taking a Leo to court. But right now, though, you have fulfilling your wishes, and that's on a spiritual awakening right now here. Yeah. Some of you could be in prison. You could be trapped in your mind, okay? You're single, you're financially stable, but you seem to be going through some mental health issues. There seems to be a mental barrier here. Somebody here needs to reevaluate the situation, because right now, somebody here who's breaking free, liberating yourself, that's your wish, okay? And be single and financially stable and on your spiritual walk, okay? There's definitely going to be some form of justice. Somebody could be experiencing karmic justice right now. Tell me about this. Yeah, because you're sending right now, okay? Somebody's got some insatiable, unquenchable, wanting more, okay? But there's definitely going to be a divorce. This irrevocable difference. Divorce is going to be final for somebody here, Taurus, okay? Any other message here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising? Right, Taurus, all these legal problems, okay? You wish to be on a more spiritual level now, because the pressure here that you need to let go of, okay, is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that's causing a lot of tower moments in your life that you need to let go of, okay? Once you decide to be single and financially stable, okay, things are going to pick up. Because where you're going, certain people can't go, okay? Right now, though, Taurus, there is conflict. Somebody's trying to compromise, make amends, wants a positive outcome. But somebody is feeling guilty. Somebody wants to apologize. They feel remorseful, ashamed of what they've done, okay? Somebody could have been sorry that they're making you go to court or taking you to court, okay? Or vice versa. Tell me more about this legal court paper here. Yeah, this is somebody who's unemployed. You could be broke, you could have been fired. You're living beyond your means right now here, Taurus, okay? This is what you need to know. If it's not you, then the person you're dealing with, this King of Fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be unemployed, broke, living beyond their means, okay? What you need to embrace is fertility. Some of you are still holding on to a third-party situation or a third party, but then you're going to receive a message of communication. Somebody will be expressing their feelings here. Could be a mother figure, baby mother, okay, in the next future, in the next few weeks, okay? You could be finding out somebody's pregnant. You could be finding out that you're coming into some financial abundance, okay, or a mother figure is. Tell me about this tower here, because somebody's under a lot of pressure here, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Tell me about this pressure cooker for Taurus. Yeah, somebody's hiding their true feelings here, okay? Their deep emotions. Somebody's secretly in love with you here, but they're coming across very cold and detached right now here. Or you could be with them, vice versa, okay? Somebody right now is, again, feeling guilt. Somebody does want to apologize. They feel remorseful. They feel ashamed of what they've done, okay? Somebody is contemplating yes or no. They're unsure. Somebody's got a choice to make, but somebody needs to make a decision here, Taurus. But it's been a push and pull, power struggle, imbalance. Someone's been very stubborn, okay? You've also got broken mirrors. Somebody could have some form of addiction. The relationship's been a roller coaster. It's been a toxic connection here, okay? It hasn't been, say, the best relationship you ever had. I'm hearing for somebody, okay? If anything, it seems to be with you in a loop. Same script, different cast. Okay? That's for somebody. Because right now, the person who's suffering with anxiety and stress and bipolar, they could be communicating. Okay? How guilty they feel, ashamed. Some of you, somebody could be ashamed that they could have ended up divorced, or the relationship broke up, or somebody who could have ended up in prison. Somebody's feeling guilty and about this. Because right now here, this unemployed person is a joker. It's all just a game to them. They're insincere, they're just having fun here, okay? So somebody here is taking the pee with you right now here, especially if you're serious about this, if it's not you. Because what you need to know, somebody here, trouble follows them around. They're very tempting, but they've got an addictive charm. This is the person that's devilish that's going to be contacting you, okay? That could have put you in a third party situation. Now, when it concerns the Tower here, wow. All the cards wanted to come out, but there is a show off who needs to prove themselves. They're insincere. This is the exhibitionist. Like I say, could be a Leo. This is somebody who's a gold digger, in through what they can get money. They're hungry, self-serving. The person could be an age gap between you both, but they're immature, okay, late bloomer. Somebody's got somebody tangled in a third party situation on the down low, okay? Como someone's trying to burn evidence regarding this. Como say, but the Tower's gonna come no matter what, okay? For some of you right now, this is what you need to release, okay? If you went through bankruptcy, divorce, or there was infidelity in your love life, or a death, or a serious illness, okay, with this Tower. But once all is lost in its way, you will need to work hard to rebuild again here, Taurus, okay? Because this person here who's hiding their feelings, okay, because now they're under pressure, this is somebody who had a brief affair, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You need to let it go. Ending short but sweet. It can't last, okay? And this is what's actually messing you up. Someone's been burned, okay? And you're afraid to love someone again. You feel unhealed. You're going through trauma. And that's why you're running away here, okay? You're trying to evade any commitment or getting too close to somebody. Yeah, you got mirror though. The mirrors reflects your own issues here, Taurus. Like attracts like. If you don't like what you're seeing, the only person you can change is yourself. So that you can draw who you do want to be in your life. Because at the bottom, you do have controlling, okay? Somebody needs to be right all the time. They're very possessive. You're dealing with a jealous lover. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I can see here. But somebody wants forgiving. They didn't mean to hurt you, but you are holding on to it. Forgiving helps you get past it here, okay? If this person has been unfaithful, took you to court, okay, caused you to be unemployed, okay? This is somebody here that the only person right now, Taurus, you can change is yourself. If this resonates with you, Taurus, please like, share, subscribe, because somebody's going through some karmic justice. Some of you, it could be a Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, somebody in your family, okay? There could be some gossip going on regarding this, okay? Some of you could be feeling like, or the person could be feeling like they hit rock bottom. There's also been a death as well in the family, and my condolence for all those who are going through this. Could even be with somebody in a separation with at the moment, or you need a break from. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That's for somebody. Let's see what other message here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Venus riser. Yeah, this is just a joker. They're not sincere, okay? This is somebody's playing games with you here, Taurus, okay? This person could be unemployed. Sometimes the answer isn't yes or no. It's telling you to wait, okay? But somebody's suffering with anxious, waiting for the results of the court case here. Now, what you need to embrace with this devilish person is don't let fear be your driver here, Taurus, okay? Do not let fear be your driver. And this is something that you need to embrace, okay? Take your power back, because in the position here now of what you need to release with this Tower and this brief affair that took place, that some of you, the person didn't mean to hurt you, but you're not letting it go. Wow. Or vice versa, okay? Somebody here needs to brace for a sudden ending. Your smile once lit up my entire world, someone's saying, okay? But it's going to be a Tower moment for someone, because the outcome is showing some things aren't about you not being good enough. they're just not right for you here, Taurus. Okay, this person wasn't right for you. And at the bottom, you do have somebody here whose life isn't a test. There are no right answers right now. And behind that, you are the one regret I cannot let go of, someone saying. Okay, so this is somebody who's still holding on, even though they know, say, it ain't good for them or the relationship ain't. Somebody's still trying to control the situation. But somebody needs to let go, let God. Any other message here for Taurus before I actually close this reading now? I'm going to give you a message here from who wants to give Taurus a message. Angel number. Some of you could be seeing the same number over and over again. Tell me, what does Taurus need to know? Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. But right now, though, Taurus, you're going to have to let go, let God. Okay? Not right for whoever it is. Everything happened for a reason. You got readjustment. 1616. Somebody's overcoming obstacles here. Could be a soulmate, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is the possibility of beginnings, a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. Everything will fall into place. Some of you could be returning back to somebody from your past, and for somebody you could be seeing 2424. Good times. Leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection and kindness and happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you here, Taurus. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you, multiplied. And at the bottom, you do have 1212. Persistent. Shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, new experiences. Oh, happy days. An example opportunity related to your life purpose is just around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up, Taurus. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards here for you. So something had to end for something new, but you're still kind of having sleepless nights about this ending, but something at the end, because the person wasn't right for you. Okay, so God had to intervene to make sure, say, that to put it to an end. Okay, if this resonates with you, Taurus, please like, share, subscribe. Was there any other message for Taurus before I close this reading? I'm going to give you a message here from Spirit. Wants to tell you something here, Taurus, because you need to sleep and stop worrying. Worry doesn't make anything any better. Okay, another message here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you'll never doubt yourself again, Taurus. And Taurus, look past what you feel are your incompatibilities. Instead, focus on everything you have achieved so far. It is okay to acknowledge your weakness, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. If this resonates with you, Taurus, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste. And for those who want to actually donate, the link is below. Namaste.